episode 2 of Worth the Calories of 2025. I think we're on episode 18 now in total. I know we're only a few days in, but it is the coldest day of 2025. I am inside, yes, but I have got a bobbly hat on and a thick fleece because I have just come back from taking the dogs out for a walk. And I'm Hank Marvin. So the first thing we are reviewing in this one is Morrison's Protein Red Thai Chicken Curry. Tender chicken, tick. Fragrant curry sauce, tick. Edamame, tick. Jasmine rice, tick. That is what is on the front. It says we microwave it in 5 minutes. I don't know what it is. Thai curries always seem to be very, very good as a ready meal. And looking at it, do you know what? There's loads of chicken in here. And what's the 450 grams? That is a decent sized portion for a ready meal. Anyway, let's ping it in the microwave and see if it's any good. As if by magic, fleece and bobble hat have gone and have been replaced with hoodie and cap. Yeah, while that is microwaving, let's tell you about this meal. So it is 443 calories for 36 grams of protein. So for a meal, calorie to protein ratio is pretty decent. We've got roasted chicken breast pieces, red pepper, edamame beans and green beans in a mild spice coconut and cream curry sauce with long grain rice. And as I said before, yeah, there's something about a Thai curry. It always seems to work well as a ready meal. And I just think it's because there's always plenty of flavour in them. Watch this now have absolutely zero flavour whatsoever. And we normally only see green Thai chicken curry. So that's what caught my eye with this one. It is a red Thai chicken curry. I don't actually, if I'm being honest with you, know the difference. Anyway, this has got a few minutes left before it pings, so I will be back with you shortly. Right, here we go. Microwave to absolute perfection, as always. You might hear some whingy moany doggies. What's wrong, Bloss? Are you hungry? Go on, come and say hello. Yeah, someone wants their dinner as much as I want my dinner. Anyway, do you know what? It smells pretty decent. Just gone in the cutlery drawer. There's no spoons. They're all in the dishwasher. The dishwasher is clean. I'm just being lazy, not bending over to get one. So we're on a teaspoon today to try this one. Anyway, right, let's get in there. Do you know what? It looks good. The chicken looks really good quality. Proper nice chicken breast. Lots of veggies in there. Like I say, it's a decent portion, 450 grams. They're normally, for a ready meal, between sort of 300 and 350. Anyway, I'm trying to get a bit of everything. So I've got some chicken, some pepper, some of that sauce and rice. All right, as always. In fact, this time around I've got a bit of green bean as well. Like I said, I don't know what it is. There is always something about a Thai curry, yeah, that tastes pretty damn decent. That's good. It's got a little in the heat. It's not too hot. Veggies are really nice. It's a big portion. What's not to like, if I'm being honest with you? Yeah, 400 calories, 36 grams of protein. That is pretty damn decent. I'm going to give it, I like it. It could maybe do with a little smidge of salt, but that's just my own personal preference. I'm going to give it, that's going for an 8.1. That is an 8.1. Is it worth the calories? Please excuse the dogs barking. Yes, it is. Right, the dogs have chilled themselves out. I've just finished that Thai red curry and I want to change my score, and I'll tell you why. Eating my way through it, it was amazing. It got better and better, so I feel a bit tight giving it an 8.1. It's going up to an 8.9. It's going right up there. It was absolutely superb. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. Anyway, I've had my main. Second up for this video, I'm going to have my pudding, and this is a Muller Light Protein Chocolate Brownie flavour. 14 grams of protein for 125 calories. To be honest with you, a Muller Light on its own isn't bad in terms of protein to calorie ratio. Muller Light's about 80 calories, depending on flavour, and you normally get about 8 grams of protein in there because it's yogurt. But this is 14 grams of protein for about, I think, it doesn't actually say, it just says per 100 grams. Let me work it out. How big is it? 140. Yeah, for about 125 calories, something like that. So really, the protein to calorie ratio of this compared to a normal, it's kind of the same. Anyway, as always, the big thing is, does it taste any good? Always got to smell it, I don't know why. Chocolate brownie. Do you know what, it actually smells a bit like chocolate brownie. Right. Kind of got that protein pudding texture, whether I'm thinking this is more like a yogurt. Anyway. It's definitely more on the dark chocolate side. Now, Rachel had one of these yesterday and she said it tasted coconutty. I kind of get a little bit where she's coming from, but I just think that's more the sort of artificial brownie flavour they're trying to create in the yogurt more than it's actually got anything coconut in it. It's not a strong coconut. It's nice though. It has got the texture. I don't know if it's meant to be a yogurt actually. It just says Muller Light protein. With it saying Muller Light, I just assumed it was a Muller Light, but with extra protein. It's not. It's got more the texture of a protein pudding. So in that case, I'm going to give it a whip up. Let's give it a whippy whippy whip. Always gives it a better consistency. I like that. Boom. It's a bit more calorie controlled than a protein pudding. Not that protein puddings are calorific anyway, but is it? Only a little bit. Portion control, really. These are 140 grams of protein pudding, but yeah, it's a Muller Light. It's a Muller protein pudding, to be honest with you. Chocolate brownie flavour. It's nice though. Am I going to run around the streets dancing about it, giving it a bit of a jig, because it's absolutely set my world alight? Absolutely not. Is it very pleasant to eat? Yes. Would I buy another one if they were on offer? Yeah, probably I would, to be honest with you. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. And as it's over a 7, it has to be worth the calories. Next up, we've got Heck Sausage Rashers. Their big claim, boss, we're having lunch shortly. Got a hungry doggy. Better than bacon. That is a massive claim, Heck. Is anything better than bacon? I have posted these on my social media and they have got a mixed response. Some people saying they're really good. Some people are saying they are absolutely like rubber. Okay, let's cook a couple and we'll see what they're like. All right, so one of the big complaints is that they're really rubbery. And it says here, preheat a pan on a high heat, add a little oil to a pan and add in the rashers, cook for 5 minutes, turn over halfway through, or grill for 6 to 8 minutes. So I just think people are overcooking them. So I'm going to risk it for a chocolate biscuit. I'm going to do them in the air fryer, but I'm going to do them for 5 minutes in a preheated air fryer. And we'll see what they're like. Right, they're in. Shall we talk about what we're going to talk about? Oh yeah, protein and stuff like that. So per rasher, calories, that'd be important if it's a worth the calories video. Protein, they have 8.4 grams per rasher for 61 calories. So that's pretty good. They're very low in fat. That's probably another reason why people are saying they are a little bit rubbery. I always find that with like chicken sausage. Very low fat stuff. If you just overcook it for 30 seconds, it can go like rubber. Anyway, I'm going to try them. 200 air fryer, 5 minutes. And yeah, we'll see if they're worth the calories. Alrighty, here we go. 5 minutes, 200C, preheated. Now, I always eat things as they come, but when it comes to just something like me, I am going to add a little bit of salt. I'm not going to be that mean. Right, we need a fork because you're going to be pretty hot. Right, let's go in. Make sure they're cooked first. Yeah, they're only thin, so they're definitely cooked through. Right. Second bite. Alright. I am getting where people are saying they are a little bit rubbery. Because they are. Even just doing them for 5 minutes in the air fryer. But they do taste nice. I'm trying to think what they are like. in terms of flavour. They've got a slight bit of smokiness to him. Maybe a little bit lawn square sausagey, something like that. Maybe. I like them. They're nice. I think the macros are pretty decent. There's something a little bit different. Are they as good as bacon? Heck, come on. Don't take the PP, mate. Nothing's better than bacon. They're definitely not better than bacon. But the low calorie, the high in protein, they add something a little bit different. I like them. I'm going to give them a 7 out of 10. Are they worth the calories? Would I buy them again for a change? Yeah, I think I would. Yeah, so a 7 out of 10 worth the calories. So thumbs up. We're at the kitchen. We're in the office for the final 2 foods. Yes, we're going to do 2 in 1 of this episode of Worth the Calories. Now, you might hear a little bit of drilling, banging, sawing, because I've got some workmen in that are converting my garage into my new home office stroke studio. So yes, this setting behind me will soon be a thing of the past. Anyway, we've been to Lidl, and I've got 2 things from Lidl. Number 1 is a high protein natural kefir. I think that's how you pronounce it. Drink, I know kefir, that's it, not kefir. Kefir yogurt is very good for gut health. Anyway, I saw this in the high protein section at Lidl, so grabbed it. And I also saw high protein cheesecakes. Now, I have done on the Worth the Calories video the my protein like vanilla high protein cheesecakes, and they were very good. So I'm kind of hoping these are going to be just as good. I have realised I have forgotten a spoon. I'm having a look about. I haven't brought a spoon in. I shall nip back into the kitchen. But anyway, first of all, before I go and get a spoon for the cheesecakes, let's do this. It doesn't say it's got any sort of flavour on it whatsoever. It is 58 calories per 100 ml. Oh, why do you have to make me work it out? 58 times, and it's 339 ml. Random. Anyway, 58 times 3.39. So this whole bottle is 196.6 calories for 23 grams of protein, which is really, really good. That's decent. And it doesn't say if there's any flavour. It just says no added sugar, low fat, natural kefir, high protein, yogurty drink. So anyway, let's give it a go. Macros are superb, but it needs to taste good. So let's get into it. Okay, now I normally like 2 bites of the cherry on a Worth the Calories video. I am not having another one of them. Oh my God, it is so sour. It is so sour. I was expecting some sort of flavour. It isn't flavoured with anything. Well, that was absolutely hideous. I assume if you maybe add some flavour to it, I'm kind of thinking in my head now, maybe mix it up with a little bit of whey protein to flavour it, but I think that's designed just to be a drink on its own. I have no idea. Anyway, Lidl, that is absolutely hideous. Amazing macros, tastes disgusting. I'm not going to mention any more. Is that worth the calories? Maybe with some sort of flavouring in it. I'm thinking a bit of strawberry crusher milkshake might make it palatable, but as it is on its own, I'm all right, Tar. I don't need any more kefir yogurt. Thank you very much. That is a 1 out of 10. Worth the calories? No. Right, let me go and get a spoon, and I'll be back, and let's get into these cheesecakes and hope they are definitely better than that badger. Right, I'm back with a spoon. So we've got the Lidl high protein 2 New York cheesecakes. These are 190 calories each. You've obviously got 11 grams of protein. That is on the box. And you also get 2.6 grams of fibre. Now, look, should you be eating cheesecake for protein? Maybe not, but it's one of them for me. I compared this on social media to a goo, like vanilla New York cheesecake. And the goo cheesecake has like 3 grams of protein in it. It's 300 calories. And this is just, forget the word protein, it's just a more calorie controlled option. And it's bigger, I think, nothing major. I think these are 90 grams. And the goo ones are, I think, about 85. So I know it's nothing major, but they're still bigger. Anyway, we've got vanilla cheesecake. We've got a base, a buttery biscuit base. I doubt it's a buttery biscuit base for 190 calories. But anyway, that's what you've got to take these in comparison with. Now, some will go, 190 calories for 11 grams, just eat chicken and eggs. Well, no, I fancy some cheesecake, so I might as well have a more calorie-controlled cheesecake. Let's just hope it tastes good. Anyway, if these are as good as my protein ones, they're going to get a thumbs up from me. Right, let's whack in there. Ooh, he's got in deep. He's got in for a big spoonful. I am having 2 bites of this one. Lovely. I really, really like it. It's not too sweet. It's not as sweet as the My Protein ones. Very similar consistency. It's got a little bit of a background, maybe a bit yogurty, a bit natural yogurty in the background. But no, I really like that. I could have it a little bit sweeter. I think the My Protein ones are better, but they are a bit dearer. Do you know what? I take it up, and I'm not going to add it. Drizzle of honey. A little drizzle of honey on that would literally add 20 calories to it and would take it through the roof. But just as it stands to me, I like that. You know, is it going to set your world on fire as much as, say, a goo pudding? No, but that's not, you know, it's just a better, more calorie-controlled option. Does it feel like you're having a bit of a cheesecake? Yeah, it does. Like I say, drizzle honey, little drizzle honey. Oh, God, it'll be sensational. But I've got to take it as face value. I like that. It's got a good flavour. It's not too sweet. So it's not too sickly. When we have things like this, obviously there's going to be artificial sweeteners in there. And the artificial sweeteners are sweeter than sugar. So they can be very, very sickly and a little bit synthetic. This isn't. It's really, really nice. Am I happy eating all that for 190 calories for 11 grams of protein for a little bit of a sweet treat after tea? Yeah, I am. What am I going to rate it? I'm going to rate this I'm going to go with 7.5. Drizzle of honey, 8.5. But as it stands, 7.5. And for me personally, is it worth the calories? Well, for a little dessert, 190 calories, extra 11 grams of protein, definitely is. Right, there we go. That's it for this episode of Worth the Calories. The next episode, the next time I'm sat in an office, I might be in my new office. I might not be. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get it sort of decorated and all my furniture in there and move everything over. But anyway, yeah, apologies if there has been a little bit of banging and clanking towards the end of this episode. But there you go. 5 things for you to have a little look at. Let me know what you think in the comments. Any of those things that you're going to try? Anything you disagree with? Have you tried some of the foods I've had? You're like, Neil, you're wrong there. That was amazing. Neil, you're wrong there. That was disgusting. Let me know in the comments. And as always, until the next time you are interacting with me, in whichever way you are interacting with me, make sure you are bossing your weight loss.